If you're a 2000s kid like me, then you know about the Diary of a Wimpy Kid series, the manga by Alex Hirsch that tells the story of the Wimpy icon, Greg Heffley. While I stopped reading the series around high school, I still have the do-it-yourself books, where Greg Heffley and his illustrious allies pose questions for the reader. You have Hypotheticals by Greg Heffley himself, Raleigh Jefferson, and the one, the only, Roderick Mother Effing Heffley. And today, look at these hypotheticals and just kind of talk about them. This will sort of be a sequel to a video I made last year where I discussed my favorite would you rather question. So let's crack open these old books and see what wisdom can be found within. I did this for you, Roderick, my love. Let's start with my favorite type of question, the would you rather questions. Would you rather sleep in the bathtub or sleep in your parents' bedroom? I've never slept in the bathtub before, and I don't think I would ever want to. Sleeping in your parents' bed is a risk for most people. However, I still live at home and haven't heard anything, so I think I'd be safe. Would you rather eat the same food for the rest of your life or watch the same TV series for the rest of your life? The obvious choice is to watch the same TV series. Even if you could theoretically survive on one food, does that sound like a life worth living? Meanwhile, it's safe to say that most of us don't watch TV often. Come on. Exactly what device are you watching this video on? So I would watch the same TV series. And I think I'll go with Amphibia. Would you rather have the power to turn invisible, but only for 10 seconds at a time? Or have the power to fly, but only 2 feet off the ground? While I do think invisibility would be cool, you could get out of a bad situation, pretend I can teleport, or easily get out of awkward conversations. But I think I'll still go with the power of flight. Sure, it's only 2 feet off the ground, but think about it like this. Let's say you're arguing with someone. Even if you're completely on the wrong side of the argument, like completely on the wrong side, if you rise up those 2 feet and stare down the other person, you just win the argument. You could also hover around when your feet are tired, reach stuff that are high up, or pretend that you're floating in midair. Would you rather go without television for a month, or go without the internet for a month? Like I said earlier, I don't watch TV all that much anymore. For sure go a month without TV. Maybe I'll do a month without internet one day, but that day is not today. Would you rather spend the whole night in the haunted house, or spend 1 minute in a room full of spiders? It's only a minute, it's only a minute, it's only a minute. Would you rather be a main actor in a really bad movie, or have a small part in a really good movie? I'll go with a small part in a good movie. I think that's more worth bragging about. Plus, a small role can still be an important character, like the unsung hero of the movie. Would you rather wear the same Halloween costume every year, or wear the same pair of socks for a week? I don't wear cousins anymore, and I like changing socks, so I wonder what I'll pick. Would you rather try sell chocolate bars to your neighbors, or give up on candy for a month? I'll be honest, I don't really eat candy all that much. Meanwhile, I definitely hate my neighbors, so I'll give up on candy. Would you rather be so famous that everyone knows who you are, or live a quiet life and have complete privacy? Now, I know me being on YouTube implies the first option, but I haven't done a face reveal yet, and you can pick the quiet life but have an online persona, so I'm kinda split on this honestly. But to answer, I guess I'll say the famous life, but could choose the quiet life another day. Would you rather have the power to predict the future, or have the power to see into the past? Seeing into the past can have some merits. I can become the world's greatest detective, able to know who exactly did what, but I'd rather predict the future. I just think that'd be more useful. Would you rather get a free pass from taking a shower or bath, or get a free pass from doing homework? The homework pass. Why would you want to avoid taking showers? I know it's a trope for kids to not like baths, but I honestly never understood why. I'm not a cat. I actually like taking a shower. Now, if the free pass allowed me to stay clean, saving me time, then maybe my answer would change. But no, I'll take the free pass from homework. Thank you very much. Would you rather have all the world's music for free, or have all the world's video games for free? I don't listen to music all that much, aside from Pokemon OSTs or background music, so I'll take the video games. Not sure if I could play through all of them, but at least I can play the Pokemon games I missed. With that, we've covered all of the would you rather questions. But how about we continue with if you had superpowers? Yes or no superhero questions. If you had the power to read other people's thoughts, would you really use it? Interesting. So in this scenario, I do have the power to read minds. But would I want to use it? I guess no in a general sense, but I'm sure I can find some uses for it. Ain't no car dealer tricking this man. If you were a superhero, would you want to have a sidekick? I guess yeah. It's always nice to have some help when you need it, especially if I got to choose my sidekick. It would be cool to be a hero with my friends. And, I mean, if a situation ever called for a sacrifice, at least I'll have options. If you were a superhero, would you keep your identity a secret? Well, yeah. I would want to protect the people closest to me, and avoid enemies trying to use them to get to me. Plus, a real hero doesn't need rewards, so my identity would indeed be a secret, if just for my own convenience. Would you want to have X-ray vision if you couldn't turn it off? Greg pretty much explains why you wouldn't want this. Sure, for you pervs this probably sounds like a dream power, but remember, you'll be seeing everything that's on everyone, all the time. Are you really prepared to deal with that every day? Plus, X-ray vision doesn't stop at clothes. It would also be seeing through skin, which is gross. Especially if you find yourself near a school. Get help. So there you have it, folks. All the would you rather questions and superhero questions I found in the Do Yourself book. I really like these types of questions. So hey, if you have your own, then post them in the comments. If I get asked enough questions, maybe I'll make a commenter would you rather video. I may even dedicate a whole video to one really good question, similar to my last would you rather video. But I guess we'll see about that scenario. Let me know if you want to see this book again. Within it, there's a section called Probing Questions, and questions from the characters themselves. Originally wanted to include those questions, but then the script came out too long for my liking, and I have other animated content I want to get to, so I think we'll save those for another time. Plus, there's other stuff I could do from the book, like one of the first prompts, which asks what you would bring to a desert island. But to end this video, I shall leave you wonderful people with my own question. Would you rather strangle Manny Heffley with all your strength, suffering no consequence from doing so, or vigorously and passionately make out with Roderick Heffley? I pose this because I'm not sure what I myself would go with. On one hand, Manny is very annoying and deserves to suffer a slow, painful death. But on the other hand, who doesn't want to make love to Roderick? He's Roderick freaking Heffley, the peak of human evolution. So yes, alongside asking me your own questions, tell me which of my hypotheticals you would go for. I must know what the majority decrees. Have a nice day, you wonderful people.
Thank you.